Pavel Durov is one of the most interesting and mysterious figures in the modern tech world. Many people know him as the founder of Telegram, the messaging app used by hundreds of millions. But his life story is much deeper than just creating an app. It is a story of freedom, resistance, courage, and a strong desire to build something meaningful for the world. Pavel was born in 1984 in St. Petersburg, Russia. His family was highly educated. His father was a professor, and his mother was a philologist. Pavel grew up surrounded by books, ideas, and discussions. He learned to think independently at a very young age. Even in school, he was known as a quiet but extremely smart student who preferred solving problems in his own way. When he entered St. Petersburg State University to study philology, many people thought he would follow an academic career like his father. But Pavel had a different path in mind. During university, he began to explore programming and web development. He enjoyed the idea of building something digital that could reach thousands, even millions of people. In 2006, Pavel and his older brother Nikolai launched VKontakte, often called VK. It quickly became the biggest social media platform in Russia. VK was like the Russian version of Facebook, but many say it was faster, more flexible, and easier to use. Pavel became famous at a very young age. He was only 22, but millions of people were already using the platform he created. However, with success came challenges. The Russian government wanted more control over online platforms, including VK. They requested access to private user data and asked Pavel to help censor political groups. Pavel refused every time. He believed strongly in freedom of expression and privacy. One famous moment in his story happened in 2011. The government demanded that he shut down political opposition pages. Instead of obeying, Pavel posted the request letter online and added a photo of a dog wearing a hoodie. It was his way of saying, "I will not be controlled." This made him a symbol of digital resistance. But resisting powerful authorities has a cost. The pressure on Pavel grew stronger. He started to receive threats, and his offices were visited by government forces. In 2014, the situation reached a breaking point. Pavel was forced to sell his shares in VK and leave the company. Many people would give up at this moment, but Pavel saw it as an opportunity. After leaving VK, Pavel and his brother traveled to different countries. They had no stable home, but they had a new dream: to build a messaging platform that no government could control, a platform that protected privacy, allowed free communication, and used the best possible technology. This dream became Telegram. Telegram was launched in 2013, and it immediately attracted attention. Its main promise was security and speed. Pavel explained that the app was designed so that no one, not even him, could read user messages. This was a bold promise in a world where data is often sold, tracked, or monitored. But Telegram became more than just a messaging app. It became a tool for communities, activists, creators, businesses, and entire countries. People used Telegram because they felt safe. They trusted the mission behind it. Despite Telegram's massive growth, Pavel avoided the spotlight. He rarely gave interviews and never talked much about his personal life. He preferred to stay focused on building the product. His appearance, black clothes, calm face, long silence, made him even more mysterious. Many people compared him to a modern-day tech monk. Pavel also lived a very minimalistic lifestyle. He stated that he owned very few physical things and preferred freedom over luxury. This mindset allowed him to move easily between countries and keep his independence. In later years, Telegram faced pressure from many governments. Some countries even tried to ban the platform. But Pavel did not change his approach. He continued to fight for privacy and digital freedom. His determination inspired millions of users who believed in the same values. Today, Telegram has more than 900 million active users and continues to grow. It supports communities, helps people communicate in crises, and gives independent creators a platform. Many experts say that without Pavel Durov, the world of messaging apps would look very different. Pavel's story teaches us several important lessons. First, success does not come only from talent. It also comes from standing for your beliefs. Pavel could have stayed quiet and cooperated with authorities. He might have kept his company and become one of the richest businessmen in Russia. But he chose freedom over comfort. That choice changed his life and the lives of millions. Second, sometimes losing something big can open the door to something even bigger. When Pavel lost VK, he created Telegram. What looked like a disaster was actually the beginning of something greater. Third, independence often requires sacrifice. Pavel gave up his home, his company, and his safety. But in return, he gained the ability to build a global platform without restrictions. Finally, innovation comes from people who think differently. Pavel wasn't afraid to break rules, challenge powerful systems, and imagine a new kind of communication. That mindset is what made Telegram unique. Today, Pavel Durov stands as a symbol of digital freedom and technological courage. His app connects people around the world, supports free speech, and protects privacy. And what makes his story even more remarkable is that he continues to work quietly without seeking attention or praise. His mission has always been bigger than fame. Pavel once said, "I would rather be free than comfortable." These words perfectly describe his journey. He chose the harder path, but it became the path that changed the digital world. His story reminds us that real success is not only about money or status. It is about creating something meaningful, powerful, and helpful for people everywhere. Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. We just talked about the inspiring journey of Pavel Durov, the founder of Telegram and a real symbol of digital freedom. And now, as I promised, it's time for our vocabulary and questions section. In this part of the episode, I'm going to share some important words from today's story. We will look at their meanings, and I'll give you simple example sentences so you can remember them easily. So relax, listen carefully, and let's go through them together. These are 10 useful words that appeared in Pavel Durov's success story. Let's take a look and make sure you understand each one clearly. 1. Determination, meaning strong will to do something. Example, Pavel showed great determination when he refused to give user data to the government. 2. Resistance, meaning the act of fighting against pressure. Example, his resistance made him a symbol of digital freedom. 3. Privacy, meaning protection of personal information. Example, Telegram became popular because it focuses on privacy. 4. Pressure, meaning force used to make someone do something. Example, he faced a lot of pressure from authorities. 5. Innovation, meaning creating new ideas or methods. Example, Telegram's success is built on innovation. 6. Sacrifice, meaning giving up something valuable for a purpose. Example, Pavel made a big sacrifice when he left his country. 7. Mission, meaning an important goal or purpose. Example, his mission was to build a platform free from control. 8. Freedom, meaning the state of being free. Example, for Pavel, freedom was more important than comfort. 9. Courage, meaning the ability to face danger. Example, it took great courage to say no to the government. 10. Platform, meaning an application or digital service. Example, Telegram became a global platform for millions. Great! Now that we reviewed the vocabulary, let's see how much you remember from today's story. Now it's time for a quick quiz. I'll ask you 3 simple multiple-choice questions. Try to answer them in your mind, or if you're listening alone, feel free to say the answer out loud. Question 1. Why did Pavel Durov leave VK? A. He wanted a new job. B. The government pressured him to give user data. C. VK was not successful. Correct answer, B. Because the government demanded access to user data and Pavel refused to give it. Question 2. What makes Telegram different from many other apps? A. It has games. B. It focuses on privacy and security. C. It shows many ads. Correct answer. B. Telegram became popular because it protects privacy and offers strong security. Question 3. What is the main message of Pavel's story? A. Money is everything. B. Stand for your values. C. Always move to a new country. Correct answer. B. His journey teaches us to stand for our values, even when it's difficult.